Mrs. Sapolsky, he says, send in the peer counselor. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It's Gina! Chapter 8. Please let it be someone good. Please let it be someone good. Please let it... hello, Gina. Gah! Principal Nichols glares at me. There's an edge to his voice. Is something wrong, Nate? Wrong? Oh, you mean like finding out my peer counselor is the bride of Frankenstein? No, everything's just peachy. Good, that's more like it. Now, let's proceed. The three of you will meet after school today and begin the dialogue, he explains. A dialogue. Great. I can hear it now. I hate you. I hate you more. You're a butt face. You're a double butt face. I love the honesty. Hope they don't say the M word in here. Gina's gone, though. Oh, the counseling training Principal Nichols says she'll be in charge. I expect you both to listen to her. Oh, I'm sure they will. Ugh, this is awful. I've had bad dreams before. Figure skating with Jenny, marrying Kim, that's my favorite, on a desert island with Mrs. Godfrey, and naked on stage. Practically, at least. But this is no dream. It's real. As a boot on the side. Just as enjoyable. Principal Nichols wraps up his instructions. Gina and Randy rock out, but before I can make my escape, the big guy pounces. Just a moment, Nate. We're not done here. I swallow hard. Now what? He points out his copy of the Bugle. In your column, you did more than take pot shots at Randy. You also poked some fun at the teachers in a way that crossed the line. My mouth goes dry. Well, yeah, but I didn't mention them by name. But you were pretty clear on which teachers you meant, weren't you? Uh-huh, I murmur, looking at the floor. There's a long silence. Nate, you're a talented cartoonist. It's wonderful that you're so skilled, using humor to express yourself. But the jokes needn't always come at the expense of others. Nobody likes me making a fool of some. Wait for it, here it comes. He's going to suspend me or put me on probation, or that's all. You may go. I wouldn't do that. When does this thing start? God. Just kidding. It's only 3 minutes in. Wait, what? We've been reading for 10 hours, bro. You have to stop soon. My head's spinning as I shuffle out. I got the usual queasiness when I feel a shame-a-thon with the principal. Nate, great column in the newspaper. Yeah, I laughed my socks off. But I have to admit, I'm still kind of pumped about the rave reviews for Bugle Blasts. If everyone keeps telling me how awesome I am, who am I to say they're wrong? Whap! Ow! What was that for? Francis scowls. We just heard you're going to counseling after school. Don't remind me, I grumble. Nate, we're supposed to practice for the Mud Bowl. We can't beat Jefferson without a full team. Oops, I forgot about the Mud Bowl practice. Not only that, Teddy adds, you're missing a chance with your dream girl. Wait, what? Ruby just joined the team, Pinhead. She'll be at practice, and you won't. My stomach sinks like a brick in a bathtub. I start feeling like one of those dupes who guesses wrong in the TV show. Welcome to Choose or Lose. I'm your host, Jack Potts. Here's our next contestant, Nate Wright. As you can see, there are 3 doors on stage. Behind one of the doors is a chance to play ultimate frisbee with your friends and someone special. Behind another door is the revolting experience of peer counseling with 2 of your most hated rivals. And behind another door is a year's supply of rice pilaf. Okay, Nate, it's time for you to choose or lose. Will you pick door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3? Well, I know which one has... I'm going to spoil, but I'm about to tell you. It was door number 3 that he picks, and it's the revolting thing. And I pick door number 1. We learn from our mistakes, right, people? Yay! I guess I'll try door number 3. Jack, fingers crossed. Okay, what's door number 3? Oh no, peer counseling. You're stuck with peer counseling. Sorry, Nate. Better luck next time. Thanks for playing Choose or Lose. Rice pilaf, anybody? I try not to think about it, but there's a clock in every classroom, and each tick brings me to 1 second closer to couples therapy with Gina and Randy. It's a countdown to misery until Nate. Oh, hi, Ruby. Everyone's saying that you and Randy have a fight. We did. She looks puzzled, but I thought the 2 of you were friends. Remember the other day that I saw you wrestling and Randy said we're just messing around? Yeah, I say, but we're not friends. I'm going to adjust now. We're actually the opposite friend. We're more like the opposite friends, actually. Oh, what? How come you guys don't get along? I hesitate. I don't really want to tell Ruby all the times Randy's punked me over the years. That'll make me sound like weenie weasels. Instead, I pull out a copy of the newspaper and flip my notebook to Bugle Blasts. Read this part called Guess the Guy. That'll explain everything. Giggle. So this made him mad at you? I roll my eyes. He's always mad at me. But this definitely kicked it up a notch. Ruby shucks. He's never mad at me. Wait. Is that a message? Is she trying to... Girl talk triangulation. Does this mean this? He never seems mad at me. You're hopeless in love. I'm hopelessly in love with him, and you're a complete dork. Right. Soon. Oh, duh. Do you and Randy hang out a lot? Or, well, we ring. Rats, so much for that conversation. Time for science. And Ruby and I are stuck in a different whole lot. A period, I try to catch up with her at the end of the class, but where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Remember what Principal Nichols said? Gina's in charge, and she knows it. Gag me. I'm going to peer counseling. That's right. And be in the peer counseling room in 2 minutes. Don't be late. Fine, I'm not going to be early ever. As I lecture off to the mud ball, I spot the guys heading over to catch her up when I still can. They don't answer, so I guess they were I hush my chest. Miss Dempsey's office. Randy and Nardi are there. Okay. This is stupid, Randy mutters under his breath. Finally, me and Randy agree about something. This is the last wait, did he say more counseling? And Gina ignores him. Let's get started, she says. Barely handed over you'll record the impressions. Impressions, Randy repeats. Did I mention he's not very bad? Yes, impressions. The things you notice about somebody include everything, good and bad. Sounds easy enough, right? Well, really, it's not. The problem is listing the listing the bad stuff is easily, but what am I supposed to write about the good qualities? Does he have any? Time's up. Hold on, I protest. I'm not done. Sorry, Gina says, managing to sound not sorry at all. We're on a tight schedule. She collects our sheets and exclaims them. Now you'll exchange papers, Gina announces. She hands mine to Randy and his to me. Isn't it interesting thinking about Isn't it interesting to see whatever people think of you? To be continued.